Seriously, where did time go? I feel like it was just June and I blinked and now it's August. I'm hoping I can blink again and then it'll be February. Hello everyone, welcome back. I am here today to share with you guys a full face of some new makeup. I have it all right here in front of me, as well as some new products that Beauty Gurus made me buy. And as always, if you like this video, if you want to see more of these types of videos, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It gives me a really good idea of what kind of videos you guys want to see more of. Make sure you subscribe. New videos here every single week. And without further ado, let's get into this. All right, now that we're zoomed in, I'm just going to prime my eyes really quickly, and then we are going to go into a new eyeshadow quad. I'm keeping it pretty like easy peasy lemon squeezy on my eyes today because I have a photo shoot today. Oh wait, you guys already saw it. It's already up on Instagram. I keep forgetting. This is by Charlotte Tilbury. It is their Pillow Talk Luxe palette, color-coded eyeshadows. And basically it's very like, this I feel is very OG eyeshadow quad. Like it has the prime, enhance, pop, smoke, like all the different colors, and they're all labeled on how you're supposed to use them. The only thing that's missing here is that little sponge tip thing that you're supposed to apply the eyeshadow with. Remember those? Wow, we've come so far in the makeup world. And honestly, I haven't used a lot of Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadows. I've used their like lip products before and I really love them, but it feels like such a good, easy, everyday shadow palette that I kind of want to give it a go. It feels like something you can easily travel with. It's nice and compact. It'll fit into your makeup bag really easily. I hope anyway. We're gonna find out. So I'm using right now what I can only assume is the enhanced shade. Didn't start with the prime shade. I'm sorry, Charlotte. Didn't do it in the order I was supposed to. How embarrassing. The prime shade is actually quite shimmery, so I'm not sure what exactly it's priming, but I'm just going to throw it on to the top. That's like a highlight shade. I don't know how this is priming anything. I'm gonna take a smaller brush, maybe this one, and then we're gonna go into the smoke shade right here. You can see it picks up a ton on the brush right there. And then I'm just gonna pop that into the outer corner. I'm just going over and blending. Then we're gonna do the other eye, and then we shall talk about, oh no, I wanna use that rosy gold shade, hang on. And then for this rosy tone, it's a little bit more glittery, and we're just gonna pat it on with the fingertips. Just kind of see what that looks like. Maybe it looks better with a little Fix Plus on a brush. Hang on. Yeah, that's a little better. See, it's making it a lot more like glossy looking. Again, super subtle. This is supposed to be more of like an everyday kind of a palette, so it's not like, whoa, glitter in your face. So far, just doing one eye. I like the matte shades. The primer shade is kind of nice, a little bit softer. I'm not a big fan of this shade, surprisingly. I thought this would be just a little bit more punchy. It's fine, it's just not like wowing me. So I am probably gonna pop a little something on top, probably from like one of the Hourglass ones. Just a little something extra, you know, for the gram. Okay, now onto some new liners from NARS. These are their high pigment long wear eyeliners. And they came out with a whole bunch of different ones within their look at how many there are. Where's the press thing? Hang on. Whoa. So it says here it's super blendable. It has a gel-like consistency to it. It's instantly saturated in one swipe. It has super long lasting, sweat, water, and transfer resistant as well. Just realized I was like entirely blocking the mic, so you probably heard only a little bit of that. Good job, Rachel. So to start, I'm gonna use a mixture of Mambo, which is a nice rich chocolate brown, as well as Mulholland Drive. And this is more of a metallic brown, and I thought this looked really, really pretty. So I'm gonna smudge this along the lash line and then put this on the tight line and just see how both of them sort of interact throughout the day and how they hold up. Let's start and see. Woo! Yeah, they weren't joking. Very rich on the first swipe. Wowza, okay. I like barely am touching my eye right now. I mean, I'm not touching my eye at all, but you know what I mean. And then let's line a little bit of this metallic along the outer edge here. Just want to create more of like a smoky effect, you know? I've just been really enjoying the smokier, sort of like not fussy kind of effect with the liner. I think it's so pretty. I'm just sitting here smoking out some liner, eating some lunch by myself. Chris made some phenomenal salmon and like a creamy rice, and it's like Parmesan-y and it's creamy, but it's not too creamy. Oh, it's so good. Now we're gonna go on to mascara, and this is a very budget-friendly mascara. This is a favorite of Tati's, and it is the Essence of Volume Stylist 18-Hour Lash Extension Mascara. She's been talking a lot recently about her love of the Essence mascara line, and I agree. I had like a love affair with Lash Princess for so long. Oh, do you remember those days, guys? It was a great mascara. And she was saying how much she loved this one in particular, and this one was her favorite. Ooh, do you guys see that? Oh, it looks so good. They look really fluffy and black and dramatic, and I've only done one coat. Oh, this is promising. Oh, I love when you find a mascara that works on every level for your lashes, and it's just like a dream. And it's also like $2. Let's do another coat and see what happens. Seriously, Essence, I don't know how you do it. I don't know what is in this stuff, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like, I love it. It looks good, right? Let me know in the comments what your favorite mascara is. I'm always on the hunt for new, like, latest and greatest things that I love. I'm still all about the YSL Le Choc. I'm not French. I don't know where that came from. It's not even French. This one doesn't layer as well as I was hoping, but it's still, almost dropped my phone, but it's still really pretty. It's just a little clumpy if you try and layer it, unless you layer it like quickly, like one after the other, you know? So let's move on to primer. And this is a favorite of Ali Glean's, and she has talked about it a lot recently. And I feel like I've tried this once before and then I didn't use it again, but she's been using it so much, and she has such beautiful skin, and like just her makeup looks phenomenal all day. So I wanted to give it another go. And it is the Farsali Liquid Glass Radiance Serum, and it has hyaluronic acid in it, and it gives you like a glass-like skin complexion. Again, I don't honestly remember what my thoughts were on it, but I kind of like that. So I feel like I'm going in with like a fresh start. It has this like cool, murky, like unicorn vibes to it. That's kind of fun. So let's pop some on the face. Oh, it's good. I caught it in my hand, everyone. Are you so proud of me? 1, 2, 3, and then blend. Ooh, I love the smell of it. It has a little bit of tackiness to it, which I love. Okay, so far, nice and glassy looking. I love that it's nice and tacky too. I feel like that's gonna be really good for the next step, which is foundation. And the foundation is a very recent favorite of Kathleen Light's. This is a video, I think I just saw it, I think this morning, and it is the new Fenty Beauty Hydrating Longwear Foundation. And she was talking about how much she loved it, how she was wearing it outside and the Miami heat, and it was holding up really well. It looked beautiful on her skin. And it's something I've wanted to try recently anyway, so that kind of like sealed the deal for me. So I have it right here, and it says to massage well. Never heard of massaging my foundation, but here we are. So, feel like that's massaged. Here, we're gonna find out. And I'm gonna pump, let's see how many. New foundations, I'm telling you. All right, I got like 2 to 3 pumps in my hand there. It's a little bit more of a runny formula. This is going to give more medium coverage to the skin. Let's put her on. I'm using a sponge because I find that works best for any sort of gripping like primers. It feels very hydrating on my skin, which feels very nice. I do like it. And it's covering well. Like I have a little bit of broken like capillaries on my skin, on the cheeks, and that's covered up really nicely. A little bit of redness around the nose. Has a little bit of a scent to it, and I can't put my finger on what it is. It's not too sweet, it's not musky or anything. It's just kind of like ooh, that's interesting. Looking really nice on my skin right now. I'm excited. I feel like I have not used that much either. Like, look how much is still on my hand. Went a little bit ham on this apparently. I think because it is a bit more of a hydrating formula, I do feel it on my skin. It doesn't just kind of dissipate and feel like nothing's there. So that is one thing. It does look like I have foundation on my skin, but not in a bad way. Everything just sort of feels and looks like I have makeup on, you know? But I really didn't use that much foundation. So really like a pump and a half maybe, like would totally do it for me. Now I'm gonna go in with a little concealer, and I'm actually using the 4-in-1 by Pure, which is actually a favorite of Raw Christy Beauty. I can't include it as a new product that I haven't used before, but I do really like it. And I usually use it like all over as like Foundation, concealer, literally everything in one tube, one bottle. Can't get enough of this. Oh, look at that. Love it. Now I'm going to throw on a little bit of blush. This is just by ColourPop. This is actually a new shade to me. This is 25.8. Can you tell I really, really like blush? All right, so I powdered. I add a little bit of mascara under my eyes. Just fixing up my brows right now. And now on to bronzer. And this is a pretty new brand to me. This is the Nomad Cosmetics palette. It is a Kiss of Sun palette. Looks like so. It has bronzer. It looks like, not sure if that's going to be like a blush topper or a highlight. There are a couple of shimmer shades here, one matte. Hit my hand on it, that's fine. But they look really, really beautiful. So I figured I would just swatch them, get a sense of the formula, you know? Whoa, that is light. Oh, and it has like a gold sheen to it. Ooh, pretty. Okay, okay. This is a very creamy powder formula, which I like. The colors are very, very beautiful. Oh, look at that shade right there. Wowza. So let's start with the matte bronzer first. Maybe we'll dust a little bit of the Bondi Beach. So beautiful, honestly. Maybe put that a little bit on the temples, make it a little bit bronzy and like glowy, you know? Let's just bronzify. So funny with bronzers and blushes for me in particular. When it's a new formula or a new brand that I haven't used before, I'm so like careful with it. I'm just like, oh, I don't know, like how pigmented is it gonna be, you know? Am I gonna look like a clown? Is it gonna look really streaky? I don't know. Versus a formula, you know how it works and you just kind of like get right in there and you know exactly how it's gonna end up on your skin. I am personally really liking this shade. It is a bit, it's skewing a bit more like a yellow, I don't want to say orange undertone because that just kind of throws people off and they're like, I don't want to look orange, but it definitely has more of a warmer base. It's more yellow undertone, which I find is more flattering for my skin tone. I really like this thus far. I think I would definitely reach for this again. I'm gonna again play with a couple of the other colors today, but in terms of the matte shade, I like it. Let's take a bit of that more shimmery shade next. And just kind of dust that on the temples a bit. Nothing too crazy, just a little glow. Pretty. Yeah, like it. And then I have a couple of new all over multi-use highlighters from Physicians Formula. These are their Rose All Day Petal Glow highlights, which are so cute. Look at the rose on the inside. Adorable. It kind of gives me the whole like Milani blush vibes, you know, with like the little floral design. These are the three I have here. They're really beautiful. They feel a little dark for my skin tone, but I want to try them maybe as like a blush topper or something. They have like a little bit of a rose scent to them as well, which is nice. Nothing really super overpowering and not as strong as like the butter bronzer where you open it up, it's like whoosh. So those are the three shades right there. They're very subtle, like much more subtle than I was expecting, I think. From these, like look how like soft that is. These shades would be way too dark for me as a highlight, but I do really like this shade as like a blush topper. I'm gonna use this matte shade X-Rated from Kylie. Kind of start with that as my base. I guess technically the ColourPop was the base, but it's fine. I really like blush. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of Petal Pink and just dust that over top of the highlight. Not on top of the highlight. Wow, where's my brain today? See how it's like a nice subtle pinky glow? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, Physicians Formula, I see you. I also see that this mascara, the Essence one, is starting to raccoon under my eyes, even though I set it like I normally do. That is a big negative for it in that department. Though I do really like it for the upper lashes. I love how it looks on the lower lashes. It's just not staying put. If you like more of a subtle highlight and not like the overall like big glam highlight like I would normally do and will probably end up doing, this is a really nice introduction into highlight. But for me personally, I do like a good blingy highlight, which is why I made a highlight palette. Love a good over the top. Oh my goodness, I love it. And that's just one layer. I didn't even layer really that much. I just want enough that you can like see it from space. I feel like I'm not asking a lot. And now onto a lip product, and this is a favorite of that Taylor, and she was talking about the Huda Beauty matte lipstick. This is the Power Bullet in Staycation, and it looked so beautiful on her. She said she's constantly reaching for this shade, and it's really, really flattering, just like neutral not quite brown, not quite pink. It's such a neat shape of like a lipstick. I don't know if it's gonna catch on screen, but it's a little bit different, you know? So let's test out this shade and see how it looks on me. Ooh, this is giving me like serious 90s vibes. The formula feels really smooth. Like, it doesn't feel like a normal matte lipstick that tends to feel a little bit harsher and a little bit drying. This one feels really moisturizing, which I like. This is definitely like a brown nude moment for me. Like, I don't think I want to wear it for today just because I'm going out and doing stuff. Oh, maybe I'll layer like a gloss on top. Hang on. But I do really love the shade. It is gorgeous and just like a really, again, it looks so 90s grunge. I'm gonna use the lip gloss from, this is Ofra and this is Apricot Dream. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I do like these glosses though. They feel really nice. That's just not the combination I wanted. I think I want something a little bit more pinky. Yeah, that was more it. You know, I'm not mad at that. I might tone down the glossiness just like a little bit. It's like a hint. And then I think I want to press just like a little bit of like a peachiness on top. I was gonna say Wet n Wild. This is not Wet n Wild. This is Flower Beauty in Peachy Nude. It's one of my favorites. Such a gorgeous peachy nude. Exactly as the name would indicate. And now let's set this in place. I'm using my favorite as of recently. This is the Tarte Stay Spray. Never can have too much setting spray. So now I'm gonna go about the rest of my day. I'll show you guys what it looks like after all the heat, humidity, summer weather, and we'll see what it ends up looking like. So see you guys tonight. All right guys, it is now the end of the day. This is what my makeup is now looking like. Get right in here. So first of all, the first thing I have to say is the Essence mascara was completely rubbing off underneath my eyes and just like huge lines. It was awful. But I really love how it looks on my upper lashes, so I think I'll just do what I normally do, which is do the Wander Beauty on the bottom and Essence on the upper lashes, and I think we'll be good to go. I don't know what happened. It just no dice. The foundation I really like. It is now, what is it? It is 9:54 now. So it has been on since, I want to say 12:31. So a significant period of time, and it is held up really well. You can see like a couple of little spots. It has started to rub off because like hand, you know, but you can see the sides held up really well. It's not settling really into smile lines. It's not really creasing too much. Like, it has felt really comfortable all day, and I was outside for a lot of the day as well. Went out for dinner, sat out on the patio. Like, it's held up really well considering it is a hydrating formula. So I really like it and I will continue to use it. The eyeshadow is nice, it's fine. I don't feel like it's one of those things that you have to like you need it in your life, you know? But it's nice. But let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these products before, if you like them, if you don't like them. Check out these videos on the side. I've done a ton of these, testing out other beauty gurus favorites. You can check them out there. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos here every single week. And that's everything. I hope you guys are having an awesome, awesome week, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Love you all. Mwah.